Hi guys.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl, Ajala Omotaya, the one and only. Period.
Period.
You guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I have a guest on the channel. Let me officially introduce my
Thank
fiance.
you. Hi guys. My name is Dimeji. It's nice to finally join the show.
We're so happy to be here. Anyways, this is my fiance. Finally, I'm unveiling his face. I'm sure you guys already know. Some of my friends, some of you guys in my community already knows who this is, but I'm happy to introduce him here. And today we're going to be doing a story time of our introduction day. We had our introduction exactly, excuse me, a month ago now,
In a month and some
a
days.
month and a few days ago, and we just want to come here to do a story time on how it is going because, like I said, I promise to carry you guys on along on everything. I wanted to do the story time alone, but I just felt it would be more interesting if I bring him
If I
along
was there.
because it was our day and we experienced it together. So I like to hear from his own POV as well. We're going to
Okay.
be breaking down everything based on timing, outfits, decoration, food, um, contents, our friends, family, and I was like, we
Just
explain
the whole day
the whole
generally.
day. And first off, I would like to start with let's start. Let me ask you this question: what do you like about the introduction?
One thing I like about the introduction was that things went very fast,
Yeah, yeah,
and
it was quite
even though we
fast.
had a very short number of people, but things went well and everybody enjoyed themselves, and I think that's like the ultimate goal.
Yes,
If
yes.
for myself, I enjoyed myself too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I must say, for me, I would say it was a very beautiful day. Like, I really, when I loved how everything played out eventually. It's one of those days that has happened, and when you remember, it just brings smiles and happiness to you.
Yeah,
So every day, every time I remember our introduction, I'm just always happy because of how successful the event was. I really loved it, and now, starting with the first thing on the point on the list, we talk about planning and how planning the events was. For me, I would say planning the introduction was very easy. I think we were able to like figure out things very easily. Quite yeah, we were able to figure out things quite early. There was no issue practically.
yes.
For you, what was planning the events?
Planning the event was not so easy, but at the same time, I would say it's easy, and a very, very big shout out to your sisters because they really made things a little bit more
Yeah,
easier
yeah,
because
yeah. Shout
they
out
were
to
the
my
one contacting one vendor to the other and giving us this. So it's
yeah.
made things very, very easy.
Yeah, left to me because I don't exactly
You
have
have
plenty vendors.
nobody.
Not like I don't have nobody yet.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, so shout out to my sisters with the planning. I think we started planning on time. Once we picked the dates, we started
Then
planning
the
like
planning started
planning started
immediately.
in December. I think first week in December was when we went to get our outfits. I was in charge of that department. So I went to Lagos market with my moms. Shout out to my moms. They took me, walk around the market and I picked the colors. Yeah. I picked the color of the day. Yes, I picked the color of the day. So I already knew what we were going to wear. So when I got to the market, I knew exactly what I was looking for. And I was not willing to like
Settle for
settle
something
for
else.
less literally. So I went to the market. We used the color of the day was olive green, sage green, white, and like silver. So I went to the market. I got olive green outfit. I was supposed to pair mine with like silver bag, silver shoe. I think I
Mm.
got that. And for you, you're also wearing olive green. Yeah,
Olive green
olive
as well
green.
now.
Yeah, and black. I think you wear a black shoe, and I got
The
beads for you.
beads, yeah.
And yeah, so I knew exactly what we wanted. We got our materials, and as we were planning. I think we decided to get beads. Initially, somebody did not want to wear those traditional beads, and I'm like,
Yes, and somebody was forcing the other person to wear traditional
and
beads.
somebody eventually wore the beads. These, and I think everything we wore, our outfits complemented each other so well. We looked really good, like we
Yes,
looked
yes,
really
yes,
really
yes.
good. Our outfit was so beautiful. Shout out to my fashion designer. I gave her an inspiration, and she delivered. I must say, I really loved how I looked, the color of the day, the combination, and everything was really nice. I must say.
Yes,
I
it was
must say,
nice.
yeah. Talking about decoration as well, I think for decoration, it was beautiful.
To be honest, I give it to her because I wasn't expecting, something that much, and because we
We're
we are
working on
trying
a
to make
budget.
things,
We're working on a
and only for
budget.
me to get there and everybody's just looking rosy.
Yes,
It
we
really
had,
made sense, and
yeah,
and it's not like there was too much of color, just two or three colors. I think
yeah.
two, just white and green, right?
No, no, olive green, sage green, and white.
Yes.
So yeah, I picked the colors. Give me my flowers. So yeah, the decoration was really beautiful. Like I said, we didn't do like the basic backdrop, drapes and all because we were
Hmm.
working on a
On a
very
very, very tight
small budget.
budget.
So I remember having a conversation with like somebody and she was like, why are you not doing this? And I was just like, okay, I'm just going to stick to what I want. I was not going to allow other people's opinions or decisions make me want to change my mind
Change.
because I kept on adding the fact that we're working on a very small budget because we didn't
And you
just,
don't want carnival.
yeah, I don't want carnival, yeah, because I my main slogan for this whole wedding process is I am not doing carnival. So like I'm going to do things according to what we have as
Well,
planned
my
because
plan.
it doesn't make sense to us doing a very big introduction party when we still have like wedding
Other
coming in
things
front.
to
So
do,
like,
right?
okay, we're going to like place our priorities on like the important stuff. So our outfits, that was done. The decoration, at least we paid for something and the result was beautiful, more than our expectation. Like I think the balloons that she did in our parlor, I think I just
She
removed it
lasted.
it lasted a month. I just removed it like a few days ago. Like that balloon lasted. Everybody that came into our house, I'm like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Like everything was just so wonderful. Like bro, that day, and I think even from the videos we posted, so many people are like, have you done your engagement? And I'm
Engagement.
like, no, it's
No.
just introduction. Like you can actually get quality for less. Like you can
Yes,
plan a
actually.
very beautiful event without actually like doing the most, and that's
Because a
exactly
lot of people were like, you
um,
didn't tell us you're married. In
yeah.
fact, somebody even called me and told me that yeah, that I was married. I said I'm not married. Who told him I'm married? It's
Like
introduction though.
his introduction. A lot of people thought we did our engagement because of how beautiful it
It
looked.
was,
Yeah,
yeah. I
but
think the pictures looked like we were
mm,
already married.
yeah. So and that brings me to my next point, which is like content creator and like photography. One thing I was very keen on was um like safeguarding our memories. I didn't want a situation where because people that came for the event, they forgotten the food they ate, they forgotten the
Well,
drinks,
they've moved on with
they
their
moved
lives
on,
now.
and the only thing now, even we now, the only thing that we have to like remember the day is
The
practically
pictures, the
videos,
videos, and
pictures, and
everything.
the experience. So I was just very keen on that. That I photography and content. I was not going to joke with it, and shout out to the vendors we worked with, and I think they've been booked officially for the
For the
wedding because
wedding.
they
It's very
delivered.
early.
Like they shout out to all my vendors, you guys. They got to my place like
On
on
time.
time. It brings me to my next point actually. In life, in
What
life,
happened?
in life, things will not always go as planned. But one thing about Tayo, she's gonna panic if there's any change to her plan. So,
But
you
one
guys,
thing about her is that she does not like, changes in the middle of our events.
yeah, I don't like changes. When I draft a list, when I draft like when I say we're going to eat this morning afternoon night, once there's a change, I'm pissed. Do you know that? I'm pissed. So that's just it. I don't when I calm down to draft something, don't fucking change my work. But that's just by the way. So it brings me to my next point regarding timing and everything. So I had a time frame. Makeup artist was supposed to get here by 7 to 8. She's doing my makeup. I gave my daily artist 8 a.m. So she was supposed to get here 8 a.m. Then maybe 8:30 she'll start tying my gele. Then she's done by like 9.
Bye.
But 9 to 10, I'll dress
Yeah.
up, wear my, everything.
Take pictures, content.
10 to 11, are we?
Yeah.
Nine,
Taking
take
pictures and
pictures,
content.
content, and 12, the event will start. Oh, Jim. Well, my makeup artist came early. At least she came early, and we started. Every of my vendors came on time, and I think I finished on time. Even when I think I came out. I give it to you because you actually got here early.
Yeah, I got
You
here,
got
I think
to
around 8 past 8 or
and
so.
you woke up early as well, which I
Hmm.
was surprised because I just didn't expect that. But I guess the groom, how are you feeling that day?
Ah, I was feeling excited, and I just wanted things to go the
The
way we
way
want.
planned. Were you nervous at any point?
No, 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 at all.
Okay. I was nervous. I was
Why?
nervous and I was also emotional as well in the beginning, but I think I just got over it so fast.
Yeah, I was
So
just happy.
fast.
Oh.
So fast. I remember makeup artist was so cool. When I was getting emotional, she just held my hands and we prayed. And I think the prayer really calmed me
Who's that?
down.
Your makeup artist?
Yeah, she prayed with me.
Where? Why you were still in the room?
No, she did my makeup in the room, so that was where I was getting emotional. So she just held my hand and we prayed. So that was really cute.
Madam emotional.
So and yeah, they came my vendors, they did so well. I got ready on time. We did the shoot and everything. But guess what delayed us? One hiccup of the day was when my fiance was calling his friends, or they were calling him and he was telling them. I mean, they were telling him that they're just leaving
Yes.
as at 12:30. Then
Actually, they were not even leaving because somebody was waiting for the other person, and the other person was just doing all sorts of things.
you guys, when I heard that, I was so pissed because I'm like, what do you mean you're just leaving? What do you mean you're just leaving? Ha! When the event is supposed to start by 12, you are just leaving your side by 12:30. So I don't know, I was like, and thankfully, well, you had only one friend that came early. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Pelu. He was the only one that came very
Very
early.
early.
Eventually they missed half of the event because of the time they left. But that's even by the way. Another second hiccup of the day was my in-laws running late. Oh my
Yes,
god.
yes, 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 yes,
That
yes,
one,
yes.
I was really stressed. Like I'm like, okay, what's going on? Where are they? Another thing that really pissed me off, because you are kind of pissed me off on that day, hence why I was giving you attitude. Because let me tell you what happened. I was calling you, I
Mm-hmm.
was asking you for like updates, and
Updates.
you were like kind of backdating the information because you told me that they were at one bus stop, and I was calculating that okay, they've gotten to this bus
But
stop.
hope you know that that was like a real time information. I was not backdating it.
You backdated some of the information because your brother now came inside and I asked your brother now told me that I know that they are still somewhere, and I'm like, but you told me that they are at this bus stop. So the information was not just adding up, and I was getting
I
pissed
was
that
tracking them actually, but I think after a while I got busy and they what's it called? They missed the road, so I had to like, call them again. And this time we were on video calls. I was directing them turn right,
um
turn left, do this, do that until they got here.
well, like they were like they run like they
I was
came.
I was sup- I was supposed to be the one to be pissed because guy, tell me why you're shouting at me. I hope I didn't off the mic.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. I wasn't even shouting at you. I
Not
was
you,
just
well, including you, because everybody was just like blaming me
well,
for
I
the whole thing. Guy,
understand.
I was not the one that was late. The person that is late is blaming
Well,
me. The person that wants to receive them is at the same time blaming
you
me. So,
guys,
guy,
I
what do you want?
understand everybody's emotion like really, really high. Like we're just
My
like
phone just kept ringing.
ringing. Like, can we just get this over with? Because
That,
mind
that was
you,
why I forgot the airport in my ear.
my mom was calling you. My mom was calling me. So my friend was, because my parents they had to like start the event and dancing already. So they danced in and they were waiting for my in-laws. You get, so my friend was in the parlor. We did like a Zoom stuff for my sisters that are not around. So she was with the phone trying to do the Zoom, and my mom was also telling her to call me. So she was messaging me that your
Your
mom is
mom
telling me
wants
to
to talk
call
to you.
Dimeji. Then my mom, I'm like, bro. Then some of my friends were like, Tyra, just calm down. Like, I'm calm, but I'm pissed. I can't even lie. I was very, very pissed because I'm like, okay, this is not supposed to be happening right now. But
But
eventually,
let me tell you something. Hope you know that these things happen normally.
yeah, they
You can't
do.
expect everybody to just keep to the time. Some people will definitely come late.
Yeah, actually, I understand. But at that moment, obviously, I couldn't just, it's not, I can't control the way I was
Oh,
feeling it. Yeah,
sorry, my
so.
love.
But eventually, they came, I think like 2 hours later. Like, we started the event at like around after 2. They came in, and I think they danced in, they did everything. Then it was time for you to dance in. Then I was watching from the window. I think I saw airpods in your ear, and I'm like, no, 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 no. History will not repeat itself. Because you know how I proposal pictures, you had airpods on your ear.
Because I was trying to like talk to those at the event already, so I didn't want you to hear what we were saying, so I had to use
Okay,
AirPods.
he had AirPods in his ear. Most of the pictures. Then he had these sunglasses. Let me divert a bit. That sunglasses. We just got to the event. It was quite dark, so he didn't need sunglasses. He just wore the glasses. I just want to see if this thing fits my outfit. Do you get? And my mind was maybe he was going to return it back. Oh. Guess where this guy put the sunglasses? He put the sunglasses on his head. Until now, all our pictures, every picture we took, that sunglasses.
You could have told me to remove it.
I
I didn't
did,
know it was there.
bro. It was my proposal. I was surprised. I was not even. I was my
Actually,
brain.
I didn't know it
I
was
was
there.
not. It means you know we realized late. So when we're
Yeah.
not eating, we're like, you have the sunglasses on your head all through. Like all our pictures. I try and post some like we had like the sunglasses on his head. I'm like, oh god. So when I was
But at some
watching,
point, I removed it.
yeah, when I was now watching through the window and I saw AirPods in his ear, I just told the DJ to please go and tell him to remove that AirPod. So I think you remember the DJ coming to you to tell
Yeah,
you,
I
yeah,
removed
like
it.
remove that thing from your ear. History will not repeat itself. So he danced in. He had only one friend, chat danced in with him like that.
In
Sha.
fact, I tried.
Me, I had my friends, I had my girls because my girls were with me from like a day before. Shout out to my friends actually because most of them came like a night before and they were assisting with so many things in the house. And even on that day, you know when they say on your special day you feel like the most important person in the world because
Mm-hmm.
that day like I just felt I was not even because I don't always expect this kind
So
of things. I
much.
don't expect so much. The reality is okay, just do the normal and but I just everybody just had a department. They just had something that they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was just busy, and they woke up early. They woke up early on that day as well, and they were just really cool. Shout out to all my friends that came for my introduction. I really love you guys because, and they came with gifts. I was not expecting gifts. You guys, this bracelet that I'm wearing was a gift from my friend. I got like drink. Some of my friends even sprayed me money. You guys, that's show you how well they showed up for me. And shout out to his friends as well because they gave me money. They gave me money. Shout out to his friends because they came, they supported him as well.
No, they actually tried. They
And
actually tried.
eventually in the evening when the pressure had calmed down, then we had our table. I think our
They,
table
that was when we had our
we had
own
our
time.
own time and there was drinks and it was really fun and we remember we're going back and forth with the DJ telling him to play our kind of song because that DJ that DJ was just playing songs that we don't understand, but it was still fun. Shout
Yeah.
out to your friends as well. It was a beautiful, beautiful day, I must say. And one thing that almost kind of gave me like, made me feel was the rain. Rain fell in the
In
midnight.
the midnight.
Somebody woke up and you did not even know that rain fell. This is the somebody. Remember you told me that you did not even know that rain fell.
I was tired.
You guys, I woke up in the midnight. I just saw the rain. I was like, hey God. I remember calling my sister.
What?
Me and Rinko
It
in the
was in the
midnight.
midnight, not during the day.
We are all oh, even though rain shall, but thankfully that rain that fell just made everything because the weather was
Thank God it
cool.
fell the night before, self.
Yeah, because the day was throughout that day the sun was not so hot. Because if the sun was hot, oh God, please will have melted. But the rain that fell that day made the weather kind of cool. So I think it was like a rain of blessing because it was just blessing our
Yeah, it
union.
was ordained.
So what else? What else? Food. Shout out to Mama, literally.
Yeah,
Shout
Mama
out to
really
Mama.
tried with the food
Actually,
because
Mama tried everything. I swear, because she was
she was
just
saying this to that.
from the beginning. She was just like very hands on and she had that back and forth. But eventually, we had to
She
do the
added it
swallow.
to
We
the
did the
menu.
swallow. We did the swallow, but they didn't. They now did like they didn't do too much. But the food
Mm,
was everybody. I think everybody ate in that event.
yes,
Like
everybody practically
everybody
ate.
ate. So like even people that were not invited, they came in and
They
just
came and
vibed
they
and
actually enjoyed
yeah, it
themselves and
was really cool. Then what else? We had chops and puff
small
and
chops.
chicken. Yeah, not exactly small chop, but puff and chicken at the end of the day, like towards evening
So
side.
yeah,
So I must
I,
say,
I didn't get to enjoy all these things though.
even me, the puff puff. I just wanted to taste it. When my friend Beverly was eating, I just wanted to go and take two from her plate so I can taste that puff puff.
The puff puff
And for food, my friends literally sat me down, just carried a plate of food. They said, Tayo, sit down and
and
eat.
eat
That was how I was able to eat. For him, he was not able to eat. He only ate in the evening
after the event.
after the event. But one good thing that now happened, one of my big sisters just advised me that before we get carried away with the whole day, that I should
God
get
bless your big sister.
Mommy Tita, shout out to you. So she said we should just serve like rice and whatever inside cooler for him and just keep it aside. So when he's going home, he will get to eat something. And I think that really helped.
There's something I didn't tell you, Seth. You know that night when I got home, I didn't eat the food.
Mm.
I didn't eat the food. I ate the food the next day. But you see the fish and means that is on top of it. I first of all devoured that one first.
I
Then when I
trust
woke
him.
up the next morning, I started eating the food.
Yeah, I didn't know you didn't eat the food.
I
You
was
went to
so interested in the fish.
the fish, of course, likes protein. Too much protein.
I'm not sure for our body. Oh.
As in not sure. Yeah, so At least the food was okay. And I think we've covered everything.
Yes,
We've covered
yes.
everything. So right now we're still in the shackles of wedding planning. You guys,
But I just like the remarks from everybody. They
yeah, you guys.
actually,
From that day,
enjoy
even
themselves.
before, like after you've gone, like I
Mm.
was just getting feedback from everybody that that day was beautiful. You even catered, you brought drinks. I think the
Mm,
drink that you even brought, even like
yeah, because
and your and
it's not like it wouldn't have, the drinks that were on ground wouldn't have been enough. It's
but
actually enough, but adding to it again, it made it
yeah,
even
yeah,
more
it just
better.
made and your people also came with cooler of drinks. Like
Yes,
there was drink,
even though I
there
told them not
was
to.
there was alcohol. So anything you wanted on that day was available. At least
Thankful.
okay, inside joke. So we're currently in the shackles of wedding planning right now. It is going come see, come sir.
It's not easy, man.
We need beaucoup d'argent. We need a lot of money. But you guys, wedding
We'll
planning
get there.
is
I just feel like, because the event is still a little bit far
far
away, so
away.
it's looking
We're
as
kind
if
of relaxed, but we've not really touched.
in
I
a few
think
months now you just see that we need to
things
do
are
this, we need to do
heading,
that, and
and yeah, money is like the key factor too as well. So that's by the way we're like still in the process. But I want us to come back in the next 3 or 4 months to just come and do like an
talk about
update, an update on wedding planning and what we've done so far.
so
So I
far
want us to do like before the wedding, then after the
after the
wedding.
wedding.
Yes, so like 3 or 4
So after
months.
the wedding will just be like a gist of
Yeah, the whole day and out. Yeah, so you guys don't worry, we are here for you. So hashtag is MTA26.
26.
Give them the honors and tell them what it means.
Meeting the Adibajos.
Yay! So meeting the Adibadges 26 happening later this year. Don't worry, you guys, we'll carry you along, don't worry. And we hope to see you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe, like,
Like and
share, and
share.
comment. Bye.
Bye.